Welcome back to my career mode. It's time for round 4 and it's time for Qatar. But first, let's recap from the last video. So we had a great opportunity to ride around on the Ovale mini bikes with the likes of Marc Marquez, which we actually came out on top. We celebrated the podium with Marquez himself and a very young Max Quiles. But let's talk race. Let's talk Grand Prix from Qatar. What a battle. We started on pole position and the race was fantastic. Classic Moto3 and classic David Munoz lunge to crash himself out of contention. Good times, good fun. However, we took damage and that damage affected our chances of victory. Sure, we had a lead for quite a while and it was relatively comfortable, but that damage was catching up to us. And you know what else was catching up to us? The rider who started last. Tachikon Bouazri, right to the very death, he pinched it and took the 25 championship points with him. Unbelievable heist from Tachikon Bouazri. Nonetheless, we did finish on the podium and I am proud to say that was our first of the season. But can we do better in Qatar? Well, judging at today's qualifying, I don't think we can. But let's find out together, shall we? So here we go then, from 22nd on the grid here in Losail. Oh, it's a quick start. Is it a good start? That's the big question. That's the important one. Goodness me, everyone's going so slow on the right-hand side of your OLED ultra-wide, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness me. We've gained 9 positions already just by going into turn 1. Oh, goodness me. Alvaro Carpe just basically stamped on the brakes there. That's put us in a situation now where we're going to have to try and claw back and get through, because we had a lot of momentum coming out of turn 1. Now really close to the rear tyre of Forzato, round the outside of Forzato, and now, excuse me, tickle my throat there as Angel Piqueras has just gone down. Overtaking under yellow flags there for me apparently, but I don't think you get any warnings for that in this game. It's been a rather bizarre start to this Grand Prix. Well, we're up to 7th already, 15 positions gained, as we are behind good friend of ours, Dennis Foggia. Ooh, everyone's tight to the curb there in turn 7, including Dennis Foggia. Of course, the ironic thing here is actually he's teammates to David Munoz. And David Munoz is not my friend compared to what Dennis Foggia is, so I'm going to try and sneak through. Look at Dennis giving us a bit of space there as well. Cheers, mate. Do appreciate that. And then we lean on to the left-hand side now for turn 11, underneath the Tissot side, and then onto the brakes. Now, if there's one part of this track that I'm not particularly confident at, it's always been turn 12. Not too bad for the rest of the couple of corners, but turn 12 I always feel a little bit sketchy. I see overtakes there in real life, but I'm never good enough to really replicate them, so it's on the bucket list, but I can't make it a focal point of today's video. Just got to try and focus and try and get some more championship points, because of course we are slipping backwards a little bit. Well, we have been at least, but we have been trying to fight through. Of course, still no vibration here on PC with the DualSense controller. We are now finally picking up a lot of speed. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but we are still on 120% difficulty AI. No more adaptive AI. Of course, we put that to bed in Qatar in the previous round. Of course, that's where we did finish on the podium, as you may have seen already. Rueda there, a bit of a bump going into turn 1. Is that going to be a warning for the Spaniard? No, I got a warning for something very similar. Tachikon Bouazri and Scott Ogden have made contact. Scott Ogden, since he's moved to the MTA team, hasn't been up the front. So I think we're going to pretty much complete our objective against him. Relatively easy. A lot of riders here are really struggling on that right hand side for turn 4. How is it going to be going into here? Of course, long lap penalty loop there is on your right. Hopefully we won't need to take that today. Beautiful tight apex up on the inside of Matteo Patelli, just straighten up so we don't bump in to the side of the MTA bike. Lean onto the right side. We're effectively going round the outside. There's David Munoz. Not a big fan of me and my riding style apparently, but I guess that makes sense after I took him out in Argentina. Good move there in turn 9. Do we go for a lunge here into turn 10? Not quite. Close enough to the Liquimoli Dynamo intact rider. So he is a little bit disappointed with me. Is he still holding a grudge just from the first race, or is it all the contact we've been playing? Oh my god, I thought about going the overtake then at the very last second, but It's kind of worked. It kind of worked. Wasn't quite in turn 12, but we got through. So from 22nd on the grid, in a lap and 3/4, we are now leading. This is classic Moto3, and I sincerely hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and of course, I'm close to 20,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate your support in helping me get to that milestone. But across the line, it's a 2:02.1. Not a bad lap time there, to be honest. Especially all things considered. Yeah, we did have a lot of slipstream there as well, especially at the start of the race. Start of the lap, should I say. So we should be quite solid. And no sign from David Munoz. Sector 1, another yellow flag out. Who has gone down? It's not anyone in the top 10. Classic David Munoz. How aggressive do you want to be? Surely, I mean, he's not going to get a warning for that. He's taking liberties on turn 4. Oh, Bertelli's gone. Guido Pini's been given a track warning as well. Do I get back through on David Munoz here? Not quite. Not good enough this time around. Back onto the power here. Get the inside line. Have a bit of that, David. Trying to position myself in the middle here. Oh, pushing him wide into turn 7. Keeping the apex nice and tidy. We're through. Yeah, this is going to be... Yeah, I can already feel it. I don't think we're going to get away from David. He's just going to consistently attack me. 0.3 of a second. Wait, whoa! I lost about 0.2 of a second there. Let's see what we can do. Onto the brakes into turn 12, as I mentioned earlier. I'm not that strong here, and I'm clearly not strong there either, because we've gone wide there. David Munoz slotted inside, so did Adrian Fernandez. The back on the right hand side we go again for turn 14. Nice and smooth here. Touching that curve has cost us a little bit of time, but when we then get the opportunity here, the AI might run it a little bit wide here. They have been doing so. That's perfect for me to just send it through. Oh, I had a moment on the rear tyre then. It just slipped ever so slightly. That is the problem without having any vibration. You can't really tell when you're spinning that rear up. Comfortable back into my chair now. Lap 4. We are in the lead. Oh, getting bumped again there by David Munoz. You can't possibly push me any wider without taking me off the circuit, David. Such a shame. We were such good friends in MotoGP 24. We both rode for the Bowie Motorsports KTM team, and we did really well. But here, a different David, a different Munoz. Onto the brakes. Are they going to touch that apex again? They are. I mean, it's not slowing them down too much, but it definitely compromises their exit speed going into turn 5. Right, I'm going for a little bit of a different braking angle here. I'm going to get on the power. I need to try and line up now and get on this right-hand side. This might work, but I've got to be brave and stick it in. No, I can't. David Munoz. Well, he's gone wide, though. Just go with it. Just go with it. We're through. Bit unorthodox. Can we go around the outside? Around the outside in turn 9 would be absolutely mental. Turn 10, on the wrong side of him. Good power though, good drive. You know what? We might actually have to be. We might have to have a go. Yeah, we are having a go. Hello, Adrian. We did. We got through there going into turn 12. He has the inside line. David Munoz pushing Adrian into me, and that's pushed us wide. Lord almighty, this is a classic Moto3 race. Now, I won't lie to you, I'm actually trying to get away from this riffraff. Because this fighting's not doing me any favours. Big slide on the rear tyre there as well. Pirelli SC1, is it? SCX? Can't remember how the list of our... Sorry, Adrian, I'm coming through, mate. I can't afford to be too polite anymore, because clearly being polite does not do me any favours. It's time to get the elbows out. It's time to start getting aggressive. Rulstone has now got the fastest lap of the race, 2:02.058. He's not there in the top 10. So wherever he is, he's the fastest rider on track. Now it comes through again. Caught him on the right hand side of the old ultra wide again. Into into turn 2. Look at him downshifting. Sorry, not downshifting, sorry. He's using a bit of rear brake mid-corner. Get onto the power again. He's got a good drive there coming through turn 3. Ooh, caught on that curb. That has sent me wide. Where's Adrian? That way we can get back on the bike and the power there without receiving a track limit warning. We've been quite good for track limit warning so far. Our only warning came from when Alvaro Carpe just basically slammed on the brakes. Now into the right-hander. David Munoz wide again for turn 7. They're not great going through some of these corners here. Now into turn 10. It's very easy to lose the front there on that left-hand side, and of course with no vibration I do need to be very careful with how much pressure is being applied to the L2 button. On the right-hander again, takes the apex of turn 12, just got picked up ever so slightly there on the curve. And it looks like now that Munoz is trying to escape, but touching that apex there has cost him. Oh, the rear tyre slipped again. It's the right-hand side of that Pirelli rear that's having difficulties. Look at that for a riposte. Get on my level, David. Could this be a back-to-back podium or alternatively? Well, it still would be if we got the victory. Oh, David Munoz is fuming. What's up with David? What happened then for him to dislike me so much? What's the matter with you? You're the one who's been attacking me every frigging corner. How does he have the audacity to be angry at me? Argentina was 2 rounds ago, mate. Get over it. I apologise, did I not? I did the long lap penalty. Oh, nice positioning there from Adrian Fernandez. Had to lift up there as well because touching the rear tyre in these games does always result in a crash with the artificial intelligence. Yeah, I can't understand why David has just suddenly turned on. Well, he's not turned on me, he already disliked me. Tell you what, then, if that's how we feel, I'm going to send it. Oh, I can't send it. Can I send it? No. No, I cannot. Ooh, the rear. Oh, it feels so strange. It looks visually strange, but even stranger because I can't exactly feel it. Nope, nope. David really anticipated that. That's why he went for that wider line. We've got the line. What a great battle once again here in Moto3. It is the best class in MotoGP games. I absolutely adore it. In fact, even in real life, Moto3 classes are terrific. Oh, I'm off the track there. Second warning coming in for me. I might go for the lunge here into turn 10. We are close enough. We've got the right side. Oh, not good enough. Very well played there from David Munoz. They're looking like Andrea Iannone when Leccarona tried to get through in Cremona. Look at the rear tyre there. Did you see that? All over the place. Yep, there's David. Oh no. There's Jose Antonio Rueda. There's Max Quiles behind us as well. This might get a bit messy. I need to try and get through as quickly as we can here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Rueda. That was I actually just didn't press the brake then. I just felt really nervous on the brake. Sorry, Rueda. That's a warning coming my way. That was a bit too aggressive, but I'm a little bit target fixated on the rear of number 64. I really want to attack David Munoz again. Yeah, no, I think that's a fair warning. That apologies to Rueda. I'm sorry, but not sorry, because I really needed to hurry up and catch back up to David Munoz. Oh, what is that? Was he off the track? Surely that's a drop position, unless he just balanced that on the curbs. Well, I tell you what, fair play to Rueda, fair play. He got me back. That was a receipt from Jose Antonio Rueda. Fair play. Look at everyone on that curb. Look at Max Quiles. Oh, Jesus. I just went off the track there because I did not want to touch the rear tyre of Max Quiles. Bloody hell, almost sent myself to the oblivion and back. Adrian Fernandez has done it again, hasn't he? He's got that couple of tenths of a lead. We've got to hurry up here. We've got to make moves quickly. Right, they're all fluffing their lines into turn 7. We've got the position here. There's Munoz. Rueda's now up to second. Good response from him after getting pushed out the track a moment ago. This time we get through on Munoz, surely. It's a bit messy. And more contact. Only a little bit, though. Rubbing is indeed racing. And now into turn 12. Oh, come on, David. We're all over the place here. We are losing toe with the two riders in front of us. We can win this. That rear tyre is kicking out so much on the right-hand side. Oh, I had to brave it then. Oh, got a terrible drive. If Munoz goes for the lunge here, I would probably assume that that's... Yeah, come on, David! That's it. We aren't going to win this race now. Not a chance. It's a battle for the podium. Just ease up a little bit, David. Christ almighty. There's Dennis Foggia now. He's up into the podium position. It's been great to see him back on the podium this season, albeit virtual. But I'm going to try and hold my own here. I've got damage again! It's the 4th race in a row of damage. It really hinders your progress. You're just so slow on the straights. Oh, off the track. Oh, come on. Why? Do I turn off the damage or do I just... Or do we just keep going? We have so much contact in a race from the likes of Munoz that we damaged every single Grand Prix. That's a good move, that from Munoz. I was leaning on him there and he still went for it. I'm really struggling getting out of the corners now. It's like the engine power just reduces when you get that damage. It's a strange feeling. It's almost instant as well. The second that yellow goes up, oh! I thought about it and then I didn't think about it. Then I went for it. I should have kept thinking about that and not gone for that move. I am one warning away from a long lap penalty here. How's that happened? I didn't think I cut the corner that many times. I know I've been off the track a few times, but I always felt like I'd slowed down enough. Yeah, I did make that contact with Rueda as well. Oh, I'm all over the place coming out of that right-hander there. Take a look at the straight in a moment's time, though. I think we're going to get eaten alive. Look at the drive. We don't have anything compared to them now. There's a CF Moto behind us. I think it's Max Keeles or Joel Kelso. Yeah, I'm going to get eaten alive here. Stay in the slipstream. Oh, it's not bad. Actually, doesn't feel too bad. But we are losing time, though. Yeah, no, here we go. Maybe I top end it. I don't... Hard to understand how that damage works. It definitely makes the bike slower. Look at Munoz again. He won't be satisfied until my bike goes kaput. Does he have any damage? Oh, Max Keeles, he turned on my turn. Oh, that's my penalty, isn't it? Oh, I was just turning my line. I didn't even pay attention to Max Keeles. He just turned and I touched his rear tyre. I mentioned that exact thing earlier as well. I cannot afford or allow David Munoz to get that podium after what we've been through here today. That red might explode in that emoji, but I will not go down without a fight. Even if I have to take a penalty for punting him, I'll take it. He has ruined our chances of victory here today. He's on the curb. We've got a chance here. Oh, the rear's kicking out. Why? Oh, why did I have to get damage at the worst possible spot? I'm losing time. I'm losing ground. Oh, I touched the curb. That's not good. Oh, you're kidding! I've got nothing. I have got nothing on this left-hand side now. Either the AI just absolutely turn it on in the last part of these races, or that damage is critical in Moto 3. Yeah, look at the difference that we get on these corners here, especially out of the corner. That's where I was strong earlier. We lost it, and I've got a long lap penalty. And David Munoz has got the podium, hasn't he? Well, I've got to say, I'm not too mad, though, because that was a bloody phenomenal race. I thoroughly enjoyed that, but I can't help it that we let ourselves down there. The sad reality is that damage has just cost us so much. Where did we finish in the end? 14th. Oh, we actually finished behind Scott Ogden. There's Max Kilos, who we bumped into. So yeah, not looking forward to seeing what this championship standing is. But we have to, so let's have a look. 48 points behind Adrian Fernandez. It's going to be one hell of a season, this Moto3 career mode, so I do hope you're enjoying it. If you are, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon for plenty more Moto3 action. What a battle. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.